Well, hello. This is Jeff with Final Boss. Got a few notes on this short story, so I'm going to do some editing today. Let's see. Eating some popcorn, being real healthy. That was good, though. Healthy it ain't, yummy it is. Okay. Okay, so the people want a little bit more clarity about the rules of the world. How does the world work? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's the history of friendship? Okay. Okay, I'm going to read out loud. Jared died on Monday and stumbled into work on Tuesday, 15 minutes before our all-hands meeting. You burst in the office door. Office's front burst through office's glass front doors. His eyes wide like he'd seen another ghost. Once inside, Sloppers pocked us desperately, still wearing the same boring jeans and polo shirt he's sported every day of his life in the office. We presented the entire game in 15 minutes. Where the hell are your slides? Walking time. That's where he was born. Oh, this is working. No. Alright. If we make this go to the background here. Ah, there it is. Go to the background a little bit more. There we go. Slow and steady wins the race here. There we go. That looks more normal. I was like, where is everything? I should try this again, see if chat's showing up. It is. Oh yeah, check out. Did all this stuff here, didn't I? Uh-huh. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad your ads brought you to the right place. That's super random though. Brother Lawrence. Man, Buster isn't on. There's an option. Scaling and march down. Is this an edit? It is. It's a self-edit. It's a self-edit. Yeah, but it's an edit. Mmm. Yummy. Mostly it's just me stuffing my face with popcorn, but the dead didn't return often. What was I thinking? I put my hand away. Felt numb. No. Oh, too many bailed on me. This was our shot. I self-pat the identity. Oh wait, never mind. Had you read this one already? You do your edits and phases. Do you only focus on certain things with each phase? I try to, but most of the time I just go through it, fix what I can. I haven't been able to do like the passes. That's a school of thought though that I feel is very effective, but it's hard for me to like not try to fix everything that I see. All right, turn the popcorn away from me for a minute. It's getting a little weird. stuff in my face. I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. All right, I'm just gonna do a quick one here and read this out loud and go through as fast as possible. Good, good. The self pat down continued until he found the right pocket. Huge sigh. Passed me a USB stick that he could somehow hold. He was never very talkative in life. What kind of chips you got? I got popcorn. Popcorn, the fresh out of the microwave, the real addiction. I was afraid to ask, and the results on the slides. You're going to make me present our marketing campaigns blind. What if they tanked? You mean my campaigns? And the results tripled over the last ones. Let's keep going to dinner with Trellis this weekend if she's finished. Looked at his shoes, but I laughed. Wait, you're telling me Trellis asked you out, the support girl, and you turned her down? I had to work, and don't talk about her like that. All right. You're a sensitive guy. Fine. Let's just make it through the town hall. Really triple conversion rates. I wouldn't blame her if she asked you out again. I know I would. I do kind of want to get more of their past in here. I'm going to try to find a way to work that in somehow. Somehows. Our portion of the town hall presentation was maybe 5 minutes out of the hour-long meeting, but it was enough. Jared's campaigns were art, and art speaks for itself. I talked to my portion of the work. With our client, but when Jared's turn came to speak, the creative development, the microphone. Jared's turn came to speak. Came to present. He stepped forward and spoke louder. His voice even raised, hardly carried across the wide room, and the projection of her own frame almost invisible. How's life, Achilles? Hopefully well. I stepped in front of him and presented his part of the deck. Do you limit your S's in any way? Because they seem really effective and could be used a lot, but I don't see a ton of them usually. Do you limit your somethings in any way? It goes good. I don't know exactly what the question is. If there's like a swear word, feel free to put it in. I just You've been around long enough where you won't get in trouble for swearing. So I don't know if that's what you were trying to do or kind of confused. Oh, your ellipses. Um, I mean, if it's effective, use it. I feel like it's becoming more common in creative writing to use kind of non-traditional grammar. Yeah, the ellipses. Yeah. So I would say if it makes the prose sound more alive, use it. One of the things you'll find a lot in modern writing is lots of fragments in the work. People will be writing a lot in fragments, triple T's. But people will be writing a lot more fragments. People will be writing a lot more, sentences with stuff like comma splices to speed them up. So in more literary fiction, it's common to kind of break the rules of grammar a little bit. So yeah, if it makes your prose more effective, if it makes it sound better, read smoother, do it. Is kind of the rule of thumb more lately. I mean, obviously, there's a limit to that where you just don't want to just kind of make it unreadable. But, if bending the rules of grammar makes your prose more effective, bend them by all means. Comma splices are a little bit rarer, stuff like that, but, using apostrophe or polysyndeton where where you have and, like lots of and, stuff like that, can be really effective. I think I have a grammar guide or a style guide. Is it here? Oh, my bot's not on. The bot we'll do that in a second. Oh, we only had a minute. So I did what I had to. Maybe I want to make this more visual. Elements of style? No, it's actually a style guide written by one of my professors. Yeah, style glossary. So it has a lot of these really cool stylistic techniques, and it explains them that you can use in your prose fiction writing. So it's a really handy tool. Just worth reading through, start to finish, seeing what's possible. Yeah, one of my professors in grad school wrote that actually. I stepped in front of him, presented part of the deck, walking through the campaigns like I would for clients. Everyone loved it. When we to listen, she stared at Jared before standing and walking out of town hall before it finished. Before I even finished. After the meeting, I pulled Jared into a conference room and assured him that I'd notify the leads individually that it was Creative Works. So I wanted probably during the meeting. Okay, I'm going to reread that aloud because it's the best way. I also explained how much Jared's campaigns depended on my brilliant guidance, which they had to some extent. We'd been teammates the last 3 years, and I wanted to bring them to the top with me. So it was surprising when I got promoted to team lead to R, and he didn't. Didn't seem angry. They announced the fact that didn't seem angry. Just wide-eyed, confused. It's probably for the best anyways. They need real leaders like me running our advertising goals, managing our advertising goals, the creative types. A few days later, I walked through the open arrangement. My office's open desk. T. Ah, you're close. You're close. You're close. Teat. Even closer. Alright. Sorry about that. Was acquiring more snacks. An important endeavor for any writer. The most important endeavor. Oh, tastes kind of funky, but ugh. Not sure I'm in love with sunflower butter. But at least I tried it. Guess it is paleo though. I just had some sunflower butter. Tastes kind of funky, I'm gonna be honest. Can't say it's my, tastes a little bit funky, yeah. Tastes good. This is, Sun Butter. I guess that's the brand, it's Sun Butter brand. Yeah, Sun Butter LLC. It's interesting. It's like a little salty. They must have added some salt. I don't know. That tastes weird. Not sure I'm into that. The ingredients: roasted sunflower seeds, sugar, and salt. Noticing fatigue may results be hard to replicate, especially doubling them. Pretty confident we can hit it, Jared, the director said. Mine almost tastes like peanut butter nice. About halfway through the reply, I noticed Jared stopped looking at me. This is boss now, whether he likes it or not. He likes it or not. I'm all better. Then I saw that he was staring at a reasonably clean out support pod. Trust pod. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you she was leaving. Waiting to touch his hands to her shoulder and nudged his chair with my shoe. More time for work though, right? He nodded his head, still staring at the empty chair. I wanted to tell him to look around. There was a whole team of account managers that could have been models, but he was a ghost now. I mean, you want to think about what equipment was working or not. I shook my head. Look, man, just get these ad results to double. Alright, do it for me. You can see the corner of his head. That's through his translucent skull. He gave me a thumbs up. I give my laptop a little more air. Getting warm. It's getting warm. It's getting warm. Bum 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 ba da dum. Huzzah! Man who makes it. You want me to give you a hint? I can give you a hint. It is a box of some sort, meant to hold something. The hint has been delivered. Color is puce. It's pretty, like this ugly purple. Let's come back to his monitor. He got on a limb to finish his presentation. At least now that he was dead. I was thinking gift box, but it doesn't jive with the last part. Close. Close. Let me know if you have more. Want another hint. Something. Alright, let me read this aloud. Pushing out the gray carpet, he spun back to his monitor and started typing like a fiend. A hint of dread tinging its expression. I never had asked how long, straining his lean. I never asked how long it had taken him to make those amazing campaigns the weeks before he died. He'd canceled a date with Trellis to pull it off, and even then had only scraped the campaigns together. Got on Len to finish those. To finish in time for our presentation. Good for me. Got him. Initial presentation. Great for me. Okay. Covered my back and earned me a promotion. They'd come through again. So I just had to 6 months of the cortical run. I realized Jared didn't sleep, but he also never left the office. Found that bit out a few Thursdays later around 3 p.m. The afternoon sun silhouetted the San Francisco skyline and lit up our big windows. Time for happy hour. Lit up our big windows. Need another hint? What's another hint? The person who uses it wouldn't know they were using it because they might not be alive. That may be too easy of a hint. That was a good hint. Okay, good, good. I pulled up a chair to Jared's desk, but he didn't notice me. He was zoned in on a new set of Facebook ads for a client that owned some casinos. Elegant lines of bright neon pink circled a poker table where a gorgeous girl that reminded me of Trellis held drinks. The ad was stunning. I never figured out how his translucent hands moved the mouse and typed and stole my coffee mug, but as long as they kept making campaigns like that, I couldn't complain too much. Sure, scrubbing ectoplasm off his chair every night annoyed the hell out of the cleaners, and sure, I couldn't drink out of my mug now without shuddering, but those ads had pushed me up the ladder and needed more to keep my momentum going. So close to a director promotion. I stopped myself from putting my hand in his back. Can I have that already? Trust me, Jared, I love hearing that, but the VP will ride my ass as someone on my team doesn't attend mandatory happy hours. Tell me to explain my marketing is like. Casket, yes! You got it. Confirmed casket. It's a bit of a morbid riddle. Trust me, Jared, I love hearing that. Don't make me explain my marketing is lagging behind on their community initiative. He mumbled something I couldn't hear and tried to turn back to his computer. Oh no you don't. I grabbed his back of the chair and pulled got the back of the chair and pulled him. Easy to do. Pulled it away from his desk. Let's move. The accountant's a few desks over, chocolate was Jake slashed up. Hey diddle diddle, I solved a morbid riddle. Yes you did, sir. Yes you did. There's another. Another. I glared at him as he marched down the stairs. How was it my problem? He reached the door, he froze, staring out at the street. His eyes flickered from a street lamp to an old man crossing the clock while tracking movement I couldn't see. He took a shaky step back. Ah, that is not right. Incorrect. This one's pretty easy. It's in a lot of movies, in a lot of beginnings of movies. When you reach the door. Oh, I thought you were doing the every night one. Sorry. I apologize. But yeah, those aren't correct just yet. No, so it's a very commonly used metaphor in psychology. I'll say that. It's a very commonly used metaphor in psychology. Forrest Gump is a great movie, though. but it's just. Stumped on both. Well, I think the first one is an iceberg. And the second one is an alarm clock. You smack your alarm clock every morning. That was the one that's very commonly featured in movies. First, the same uncomfortable feeling of intimate closeness I'd felt before washed over me. Even though he stood a foot or so away. It's the same. At first, that same uncomfortable feeling of intimate closeness. Same uncomfortable feeling. Washed over me. Even though I stood for me, listening to my breathe on my neck somehow. My hand wasn't going numb. On my fingers was the warm bone in the center of the arm. The room went dim. Lurid lights glowed in from outside. Pinks and greens and oranges seemed to move and writhe like living tubes of neon. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a huge animal twisted out of red and white light, snarling with glowing teeth. I jerked back, and he stared at me. That's mine. I glided upwards and turned back. Glided upstairs and upstairs. Upstairs. I shouldn't find her. I should follow and figure out what the hell is going on. Just what the hell is going on. The rest of the team shuffled by the door. I should follow. I knew it was my managerial responsibility. Just what the hell was going on. I can be long or I can be short. I can be grown and I can be bought. I can be painted or left bare. I can be round or square. What am I? Dun dun dun! The plot thickens. This one's a hard one. I'm happy to give a hint. I'm happy to give a hint. Just FYI, the stream may wrap up soon. It may wrap up soon. Close, but yeah. Let me know if you need a hint. I don't know where he glad upstairs. I knew I should follow him. I knew it was my managerial responsibility to figure out just what the hell was going on. The rest of the team shuffled by the door. Nope. A cute bartender shift. Strudel, welcome. Thank you for the cheer. Much obliged. How's life? Hopefully all is well. You're coming kind of at the tail end of this stream. Oh, poop. I've been doing well. How about you? I've been doing good. I've been doing good. I couldn't argue with that. I let Jared skip happy hour. If I let Jared skip happy hour and the VP asked about it, I tell him I might have missed him. How's your writing coming along, Strudel? Alright, time to get down to business here. Jared being translucent and all, I scowled up the stairs. Content marketer piped up first. Everyone's at 6, boss. Our cute bartender shift will be over the time we get here, said Bill from Client Services. Couldn't argue with that. I'll let Jared skip happy hour. If the VP asked about it, I'd tell him I might have missed him. Jared being translucent and all. Weeks after that, between meetings, we catch Jared wandering in the office's entryway. He pressed his face up to the glass and peer around the building's edges and suddenly jumped back, his mouth. Almost fired him right then. It was a tough call, but I decided I could put up with someone on my team freaking out over Windows if he kept making campaigns. The last set of Facebook ads had rolled out for our client Win. I mean, how do you make a Wi-Fi connected scale sexy? Ask our ghostly pal Jared. After that campaign and the revenue it drove, I was well on my way to earning a position as director. As the months went on, I felt like Jared did better work than when he was alive. It was more colorful somehow, more vibrant. His work sometimes around that neon light I'd seen when I touched him. But if I got clicks, I honestly didn't care much what it looked like. And boy, did I get clicks. Well, it would be worth to murder the rest of the team. If all of them realized Jared's productivity gains, well, I wouldn't be in line to get director. I'd skip level straight to VP. I sit at my desk some afternoons, imagining an advertising team that couldn't leave the building, a team confined to their desks, a team that never slept paradise. Susan had always been. Came at my desk at the end of another huge quarter and told me about my next project, the Whopper. Alright. said I've driven so much revenue growth. Hasn't always been great campaign managers will striking. Just one push and one fall from a steep trail, and I could have another Jared. That wouldn't be worth it. Something about that flash of neon when I touched him told me Jared was unique. It was best not to risk it. Thankfully, one Jared was enough. Every client begged to have my team on their campaigns, and before I knew it, I've been promoted to team lead from director for my ability to inspire. What's more, I could tell that our CRO was grooming me for an accelerated promotion to VP. He came by my desk at the end of another huge quarter and told me about my next project, the Whopper. Wait, is he director yet? Is he director? Oh yeah, okay. There it is. Continuing the director. Before I knew it, yeah, okay. He came at my desk at the end of another huge quarter and told me about my next project, the Whopper. I was going to manage the public relations for the transition to a new office. It said I'd driven so much revenue to manage public relations, then the transition to a new office. He said I'd driven so much revenue that since I'd driven said since I'd driven so much revenue growth, said that all the revenue growth driven said that all the revenue growth had driven He said that all the revenue growth I'd driven had allowed the company to get the new office. So it was only right that I, their manager, most excellent manager, that I managed the press and the news and the announcements regarding the office change since. I don't think I was there. I was so happy I almost started dancing. Bad news came over email. I was having a Google chat conversation with the journalist from Hacker News when I got a ping from the Human Resources notification system reading, "Complaint has been lodged by one of your team members." I shot up from my desk, scanning the heads typing away on Mac keyboards. Which one of those whiny bastards sent this? I didn't even have to go to my boss, our CMO, our COO. Managers were notified about complaints unless there was a speedy resolution. Kept scanning until I saw him. That's correct. Been going okay. I've been taking it easy for a bit since my sister's wedding finished. Well, congratulations. You've married off your sister. That's got to count for something. Good night, Achilles. Take care. Actually, I better head out pretty soon as well. Things are going to get busy here in a moment. BRB. Or see you all tomorrow. Soon. Later, everybody.